Treasure hunters, welcome to today's show. Today we're going to be talking about the last clue, so let's get to it. Alright guys, I'm kind of at a loss for words today. I wasn't sure what to title this video, whether be the last clue or your effort will be worth the cold, or only the phantom knows. They kind of all three go together, and you're going to see why in just a moment. Okay, we all know that Forrest has told us that the poem is instructions, and if followed precisely, it'll lead you to the end of his rainbow and the treasure. Now, in order to follow something precisely, it has to be exact. So I think he's telling you that the poem is exact, and if you follow it precisely, it will take you to an exact spot. Not a general area, an exact spot. Now, how could it possibly do that? Now, about the same time of year that Forrest started talking about only the phantom knows, people would ask him, does anybody else knows? And he would say only the phantom knows. That was about the same time that he had Dale go up to the river and take this picture with the shadow over the water. He was saying he wanted it for the Too Far to Walk book. And we're going to show you how that kind of ties into what I'm doing here. Now, there's a couple of comments that I want to throw out here as I get started with this. The first one is, your effort will be worth the cold. It's in the poem. What does Forrest mean by your effort will be worth the cold? Alright, now he's got only the phantom knows. And he used to say this when people would ask him, does anybody else know about the treasure? He would say, two can keep a secret, only the phantom knows. The other one is, Google Earth won't help you with the last clue. Now, he also says that there's 9 clues in the poem. And I think he come out with telling you that there's 9 clues in the poem. It's basically, I'm a 9 sentences, 9 clues guy. I think you have to use the entire poem. I don't think you're going to find it without using every single word in that poem. Now, we are all out looking for a hidden treasure. Don't know if it's buried, don't know if it's on top of the land, don't know if it's underneath something, don't know if it's got rocks or something on top of it, but we're all looking for a hidden treasure. But I think there's one other thing that you have to find in order to find the treasure. In order for it to be precise, there has to be something that tells you where it is. Guys, I think we're looking for a shadow. I think it's a shadow that you're looking for. Can you get a measurement from a shadow? Of course you can. Can you get a direction from a shadow? You bet. In order to do these things, though, you have to know what it is you're trying to find. You got to know a certain time. What time? Has Forrest been giving us times? Yeah, he has. He's been giving us 3 o'clock, a quarter after, just past midnight. He's thrown out noon quite a few times. Of course he's giving us a time. He says Google Earth won't help you with the last clue, and Google Earth cannot help you with a shadow. Especially if it's something that you got to find in your search area. You go to this point, or maybe it's your body. You got to stand in a certain spot. And that's how you get your shadow. There's a couple images I want you guys to look at. Look at the summer solstice, the spring equinox, and then the winter solstice. See how the sun never follows the same path. And like, if your effort will be worth the cold, you're going to cast a different shadow off of a particular object. Look at this one. See the sun's path in the sky? Look at it from June 21st, and then look at December 21st. See the difference in the path and where the sun is positioned? That changes the angle. That changes the angle of the shadow, the direction, the length. If you want to find a precise spot, this is a good way to do it. Now, another thing about it is it would be the time of day. If you're running on, like, let's say during the summer, there's a time difference. So it could even be a difference in time that you follow a shadow. Say it's you're supposed to follow something at noon, all right, and you're standing at the spot at noon and you're following the shadow at noon. But if your effort's supposed to be worth the cold, you're supposed to be doing it 2 hours within a 2-hour difference sometimes, depending upon the time change. If you're reaching out to the end of a shadow, that could widen your search area by, like 50 feet, by the time you get out to the end of the shadow from one point to another point. I hope some of what I'm saying is making sense. It is kind of hard to explain. But anyway, has Forrest talked about shadows? You bet. Scrapbook 88, the lure, he talks about making this lure and he stores it in a shadow box. Scrapbook 94, this is with the phantom. The shadow is mentioned so many times in the poem, Only the Phantom. Scrapbook 117.5, it's another shadow box, guys. He's talking about a shadow box in that one. Scrap 121.7 is another time where he's talking about a shadow. And then in scrapbook 130, it's not tired yet. This is the one with his slippers and cuddles. Yes, he's talking about a shadow on that one too. These are all just examples, guys, but you know, we're looking for a shadow. You know, I'm an old-fashioned treasure hunter. I believe it's hidden with old-fashioned techniques, you know, so I believe we're looking for a shadow. You know, I don't know how you guys are searching, or you know what you're doing as far as your clues and everything, but I'm just trying to drop something out from me to you to help you out. I've got so many good subscribers. They've been asking me questions about, you know, your effort will be worth the cold. You know, I want to try and answer that for them. But you know, it's only my opinion. You guys got to take it for what it is, you know, and there's no guarantee until somebody finds the chest. But I want to thank all my subscribers. You guys got really good questions, and I want to try and help out as much as I can. I want to thank everybody for watching today. I'm Rick McDonald. You know me as Illinois Ghost. If you haven't yet liked and subscribed to my channel, please do so. Also, if you want to support my channel in any way, the best way to support my channel is to subscribe. But I do have a PayPal me link down there in the description box down below, which helps me out. I've been buying, you know, new equipment, green screens, microphones, updating software, you know, just things that'll help me make better videos and better content anyway. But thanks again, guys. I'll catch you in my next video.